Hi guys, welcome back to Thotology. This is lesson 16. I am here with my friend Jax. Jax, give him the lash plug. Or don't.
They know it.
They know it. If you don't know it, honestly, at this point, you need to rewind and you're not a true fan. Okay, so you need to get it together. And then I'm also here with my friend Masa today, and she does hair, and she's also just beautiful. But I mean, most of my friends are, so you know, birds of a feather flock together. Whatever. So we're gonna get into it today. We're gonna talk about a lot of different stuff. Politics, our favorite golf courses, things like that. Just kidding. I do want to talk about something very serious though. It's COVID related. Where the fuck?
You just scared me. I was like, what the fuck? Whoa, what's happening? Like, wait, we didn't go over this.
My guinea pig died. So where are you guys gonna go after COVID restrictions are up?
Bali.
Masa's eyes just got so big.
Well, me and my husband, we got married last October, and we were supposed
Congratulations!
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
We were supposed to go to our honeymoon this summer, but
Mhm.
that didn't happen, obviously. But so our honeymoon, but we don't know where yet.
Well, do you want to have your?
That sucks. I'm sorry.
You're gonna go to Bali. That's where you're
I
gonna
want to
go.
go to Bali. A lot of people went to
Listen.
Tulum this year. I think Tulum was like the big
Is
travel
it
spot this
Tulum
year.
or Tulum? I never know.
I say
these.
Tulum.
I never know these
Tulum,
things.
I don't know.
Who knows? It's something. It's
But
Mexico.
a lot of people went there this year, so I'm like, I don't know. I still actually haven't been there, so I want to go there too. But I think Bali is the first place I want to go, like, out.
I want to have my butt cheeks out. That's all. That's the only requirement that I have, and I want it to be warm.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
all I
it
care
needs to be
about.
hot.
And I want
For
to not
sure.
be bothered. And I promise you, next Christmas, I am going somewhere, laying half naked on the beach, lathering myself in sunblock, and do not wake me up for 3 days. Okay? Like I don't want to deal with any of this. I'm not dealing with it. What other places have you guys gone though? Wait, have you guys gone to Dubai?
No, but I want to.
I've never been out of the country.
What? What?
No, I don't even have a passport. That's why I'm like,
What?
I want to go to Bali. I need to get my passport. Do all that
Guys,
stuff.
we have to go on a girls
Turkey
trip.
is nice.
Yeah, I haven't been to
lived in
Turkey. I said
Turkey,
it like I've been there. I haven't been there. I've been to Jamaica, Canada, Japan, Guam. I feel like
Well, you had the
Yeah.
leverage, okay?
That is true.
You
Yeah,
had the
I did have, it's a long story. I'm so glad I'm out of that marriage. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, so I definitely want to go on vacation. So me and Jax had a conversation that we decided we need to help you guys out because some of y'all don't know how to catch a girl, especially a successful girl. And Jax had the idea that we could explain to you how to bag a successful bitch, right? Because how do you impress a girl
Who already makes
money and basically, has everything that she needs, which I thought was a really interesting perspective because I'm constantly wondering why I'm unimpressed. And maybe it's because they just don't know how to impress me. So what do you guys think?
I definitely think, okay, obviously you have to offer something more than money at that point. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like little gifts and gestures will be nice. Obviously paying for her will be a nice thing that you can do. But it's definitely going to come from a lot from your personality.
You know what it is for me?
What?
I can't believe y'all didn't know I was going to say it because I always talk about it. My time.
Oh,
Give her your
of course,
time.
yeah.
Girls, like, money.
That is actually a big one.
Money's nice. That's great. But, like, give her your time. I don't care how much money a dude has or, like, I have my own money, but, like, be creative. Spend time with her. Like, value her time. And
Being creative is a big thing.
Be creative.
She's seen everything with the money she
Dude,
has. Like, you have to bring something else.
that's what I'm saying. I literally just, like, stopped talking to a guy not too long ago. He was successful, but, like, I feel like I'm successful and I'm busy too, And, I was just like, you're just not bringing it to the table, dude. Like, you're just not, it wasn't bad, but I'm just like, it's just not the creativity that I was looking for, and I don't know, it was just, like, boring. So, like, don't feel like all these dudes have an edge up on you and stuff. When you have a girl that I feel like has everything she wants, you have to, like, make her a fucking mixtape, dude. I've said this before. I said this on an episode with Liz. Make her a mixtape or like do something old school love. If it's not 90s R&B, I don't want it. Like you guys want to know how to get these girls and do something that guys don't do anymore. Like what about car doors?
Like she doesn't just want to be posted. on
Exactly.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's
You
just...
need to do more than just post.
Dude,
them.
honestly,
Like, behind the scenes
I'm
stuff.
so
Yeah.
glad you just said that because I was thinking about this
That
the
should
other
be-
day.
ugh.
I'm not posting dudes on my Instagram now. I'm flipping the switch because before it was like, it's always like girls like, why don't you post me? I'm gonna make a dude be like, why don't you post me? And I'm gonna be like, because I don't feel like it, and it's just social media, right? Because that's their favorite thing to say. It's just social media, right? It doesn't mean anything. Well, you're right, Chad. It is just social media. So why do I need to put you on my Instagram?
It's never just social media.
That's what I
We all know
totally
that.
agree with you. Totally agree with you. And here's
Social
my
media is a
here's my
lifestyle
master
now.
plan. Ready? I shouldn't tell everybody because then it won't be a surprise. But fuck it, I don't care. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna date somebody. This is like years from now, not right now, because I'm obviously I've been wearing the same sweatpants for I washed them, but I've been wearing these sweatpants for like 2 weeks. Anyway, so my plan is I'm gonna date somebody, but I'm never gonna post them, and then I'm just gonna like pop up like married or engaged in like 3 years, and people are gonna be like, who the fuck is that? And I'm just gonna be like,
Hubby.
I'll be like, what do you mean? We've been together for so long. What are you talking about? Like, oh, this is my husband. Yeah.
That's the best though, the surprise.
Yeah, like, or like I'm not gonna post a picture with him until like we're engaged. Maybe not even then. Maybe not. I don't know how I feel about signing legal paperwork. You guys know how I am about the government. I don't trust them. But yeah, you gotta do something different. Like, do you guys open car doors for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Does your
I
husband do
look at-
that?
Yeah, he does. Even if
Aw.
you're like mad at each other, he'll still open
That's
the car.
so
I'm like, that's
sweet.
right.
That's so
That's
sweet.
right.
Yeah. Like things, little things like that, or like this one guy, we were like crossing the street, right, and he like moved me out of the way, and he was like, no, like you can't walk like on like the traffic's coming that way.
See? The
Yeah,
little things.
yeah, like little things like that. I mean, also not being a whore would help too,
That would help.
guys. Not being a man whore, that would be really nice too. But yeah, just like be a fucking gentleman, But the thing is, like, I feel like we fight, so we're like, I'm a woman, I can do anything, which that's me, So we're like, Ryan, what am I supposed to do for you? Because I don't even know where to start. But
I like when guys like cook for me. That's nice.
oh yeah, that is super sweet.
It actually tastes good too.
Yeah.
Not just they
Right,
cook
right.
and like.
I had a guy that he used to be a chef, and it was super cute. We like made dinner together, and like I'm talking like presentation, like the whole 9 yards. Like put it on my plate, all cute, and I was just like, he could get it, and he
Yeah, it's just nice.
He
He
did get it. But yeah, that's cute. What does Jeff do for you? But like he cooks. What does he do? You're like, I can't think of anything.
Sometimes what I like, it's like little things. So like sometimes he'll like, we have like little insiders we'll say that like he'll bring it up randomly, and like make me laugh, or like sometimes he'll come in the door with like some roses when I get back from like, I'm like, oh, I had the worst day at work today or something. He'll be like,
Aw.
I like come home with the flowers and little candies and stuff.
That's
I'm
so
like,
cute.
It's not hard, guys. I know it's
not.
not. Oh, I have a good one that I did because girls will help girls out too. Okay, so my ex. All right, I gotta clarify because Jax called me out on this the other day. She was like, "You always say one time I went on this date," and I'm like, "Yeah." So I have like probably 4 exes dating back to like when I was like 19, right? And then if I've hung out with you for an extended period of time, I just put you in a category. I don't care which one it is. But anyway, I dated this guy for like a year, and he liked these pumpkin chocolate chip cookies that he could only get, like he thought he could only get them like in his hometown, right? And so he lives from Indiana. He was from Indiana. And so we were here in DC, and he worked nights and I worked days. And I go to the grocery store and I found the cookies. They were pumpkin chocolate chip, and I bought all of them. Like I bought like 120 cookies
That's
from
so
Safeway.
cute.
Like I literally, the guy was like, "What are you doing?" It was like 12 boxes of cookies. Like the black like container with like the clear top,
yeah.
and the cookies are like this big.
Mm-hmm.
12 boxes of those.
That's
Jax is like, that's it. But
that's
this
a little
is
over.
Jax. See, this is why. Ready? Because Jax is a Virgo, and she's like, that's not practical. Like, and she's right. She's right. But I'm a Sagittarius, and for me, like, you get it because you're a Cancer.
I would only do that if it's like.
You know the
if it is showing
Sagittarius.
something
Sagittarius.
cute, I'll do
So
it.
Sagittarius and Cancer, we're like it's like we're not supposed to work, but we do. But it's either we really work or we fucking hate each other, like guy-girl version, right?
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
why she gets me, because she's a girl Cancer. But so anyway, so I take all the cookies home, and I like made a trail of the boxes to our bedroom so that he would find them when he got home. And when I tell you we had to freeze these cookies and we were eating them for like 6 months, like it was not a joke. But it was super cute. I did that, and then or like throw them a surprise party for their birthday or something like that. You know, birthday things are cute. What have you guys done? What have you done cute for your husband? I bet you've done a whole bunch of cute shit.
He does a lot of cute shit. He doesn't leave room for me to do
Really?
Yeah, I did like a birthday,
Mhm.
not a party, but like a surprise birthday dinner, and I don't know. I think I do a lot of like small things too, like making breakfast.
Yeah,
Even
like
when I'm,
cute
like,
little
tired.
things. Yeah. My experiment 9726, he used to make me breakfast like all the time. Dude, that was the best. Like, I don't ever really miss anything about him, but there were times, like, so he would always get up before me, and he would, like, go make my breakfast, and then he would, like, come back downstairs, and then he would, like, tickle me a little bit, and he'd be like, come on, babe, time to get up, and I would be like, no. And then, like, I would go upstairs, and, like, breakfast would be made, and I'm just like, oh.
We still hate him though.
No, yeah, we absolutely hate him. But that is a super cute, sweet thing to do, you know, because sometimes we would like get in arguments, and I started thinking about there are things that he did for me that like I didn't notice, you know. But like yeah, like cook for that girl, or you know.
Or like
another?
when I get home, like if I have a really long day and like my husband knows like I've been working all day, I don't like, have time for a break. Like he'll have my food ready. Like it's just that I don't even have to.
The guy that I did the cookie thing for did that for me. Like I was working an air show, and I was like so tired. I'd been out for like 16 hours out in the sun. Like I was exhausted, and like I came home, and he made me breakfast for dinner, and he was like, I just wanted you to have a hot meal before you went to bed, and I was just like, oh. Or that guy too, I had surgery. It's when, this is the thing, if you really want to show somebody that you care about them, you need to be there for them in the moments that it really matters. So I had surgery and I couldn't walk. He carried me to the toilet every time I had to pee. And that's stuff that you never forget though, you know, like we had a really bad breakup and stuff, and like he's happy now and that's great, but that's stuff that you never forget, you know. And I'm trying to think of like another one that was really good. Oh, I had a really bad day one time. I get migraines. I was really stressed at school, and my ex was over, and I was just like sitting in the bathtub, and he just like came and like got a washcloth, and he just like rubbing my back and stuff. Aww. Yeah, just like cute. Like if a girl has everything, you need to do like the sweet things for her to impress her. Like don't treat her like shit. I feel like it's not
liking
that hard.
Instagram pictures.
Stop saying it's just social media, because it's not. You want to know how we know? You want to know how we know it's not social media? Because your boyfriend's in my DMs right now. He is. He's like, oh, thanks for liking my picture of, you know, my mustache, or oh.
You know what the worst one is? When like they'll send you, like you'll just post a photo and they'll send you the photo. That you just posted of yourself, and then say like a little comment like, "Don't you have a girl?"
Yeah, and this you know what? I'm so glad you just said that. All right, tips and tricks to know if a guy's trying to hide shit on Instagram. Ready? If a guy sends you your own photo and says something to you about your photo, he's fucking around. Because why would you not just comment on it like all the other guys, right? Why? Like he's trying to hide it, okay? Like
1,000%.
If you I don't do this anymore because I'm busy and I'm, you know, not as like toxic as I once used to be. Girls, if you're not official with this man, this is what you need to do. You need to get on a fake account. If his account is public, you need to go see if he blocked your comments.
Or Instagram stories.
Yeah, go see if he blocked you from his Instagram. Like, he's just people trying to be sneaky, like they're trying to hide shit. You're not smarter than us. Like, I promise you that you're not. I actually, one of my guy friends had to talk to a dude the other day and was just like, bro, not all these girls are stupid. Like, we're really not. Like, Mom, I was dating this guy. 97% of my show starts like that. I was dating this guy. He went to Atlanta. Oh my god, this is so funny. He went to Atlanta for like a show, right? And he posted something on his story, and I caught him on my like burner account, right? And so I knew, and so then I went on my regular account and I was like, hey, what's wrong with your story? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was just like, it's just like it went black. It said I couldn't see it. He was like, oh, I don't know. So then he goes on, deletes what it was that he posted that he didn't want me to see, and then unblocks me from the story. And I'm just like, bro, I know I knew, and he posted a girl and said it was a friend. And I'm just like, well, she's ugly, so she should be a friend. I'm just kidding. We don't hate on women in Thotology, but like
Except
I caught.
Ugly.
Yeah. You're all beautiful in my eyes. But so he did that, or liking pictures of girls that you've had sex with. Get out of town.
Or want to have sex with?
Yeah. Get out of town.
No.
We're not stupid. We're really not stupid. This is what I like to do. If I am following the guy, I will judge them by who they're following.
Oh, for sure.
So if you especially I like guys that follow less than 500 people. That's my favorite. But if you go on there and it's sluts are us and all this crazy shit, and it's all naked girls and stuff like that, or all supermodels, I'm like, what are you doing? You know what's a good look? Memes. Meme pages. Yes. Because memes are a love language, and this is the thing. People don't understand this about me. They're like, Mariah, I haven't heard from you. I'm like, did I or did I not send you a video on Instagram? How often do you guys get videos on it from me on Instagram? You have to get one at least once a day.
One an hour.
Exactly. So I'm like, I get annoyed when people are like, I haven't heard from you. Are you alive? I'm like, yeah. Did you not see the video of the dog rolling down the hill that I just sent you 45 minutes ago? Clearly I had to be alive to send that to you. And clearly I love you enough that I wanted you to get some joy out of that. So yeah, I'm alive. But what else are we talking about, guys? What else could they do to fucking impress girls? Oh, heartfelt, get her, I think perfume's a good gift. As long as you don't have terrible taste and you're not making her...
as long as you kind of know what she likes.
What to see.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I feel like it's also hard. There's so many scents.
I know.
But I mean, if you have the regular La Vie Belle perfume,
but you know
Chanel,
what? You know what? There's a thing that actually this is a good tip for them. Okay, go on the internet and look up the 10 most popular fragrances for females. And they're popular for a reason. That means a lot of women like them.
Chanel, La Vie Belle.
Yeah, that or what is it? There's a one that's shaped like a high heel. What's it called? Is it Good Girl? Yeah, it's called Good Girl, but I don't know who makes it. That one's really good. There's the Bolivia. Actually, I have that. I think.
La Vie Belle.
Yeah, I think so.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. So I mean, you go on the internet, do something like that. Make her an appointment. It doesn't have to be an expensive thing, but
a massage.
Make her an appointment.
Spa day.
I had a guy that did that too. The guy that I told you about the Christmas story. I think it was the last episode, or I don't know if it was this one, whatever. But he had a surprise for me, and I love surprises, which I feel like everybody should know, but I don't know, whatever. He was like, I have a surprise for you. He took me and he got I got a massage or whatever. It doesn't. I mean, that's $70 plus tip. It just depends. But do something that's gonna help her relax if she's stressed out, and vice versa. But I'm gonna say this: do not expect me to be your peace if you're fucking annoying me. You know how they always be like, "Oh, women, you should be his peace." Well, be my peace. I'm stressed out too. The fuck,
Right.
It's not it's different. We don't.
It goes two ways.
We don't sit at home all day. We don't. Okay, that's not true. I'm a student, so I am technically sitting at home all day. But we don't, it's not like it used to be where it's women are just the homemakers and stuff like that. Why am I, oh, he works all day. Bitch, me too. So,
right.
Why am I, it goes both ways. If you're something that stresses her out, dude, you're gonna lose, 100%. Do you guys have any other advice for men today?
Just be decent.
Yeah, be decent. Don't be shitty, man. You know what I'm really tired of? I'm so glad you said that. When I say things and I'm aggressive, guys' favorite things to say to me, they're like, who hurt you? And I'm like, nobody. My own expectations hurt me. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm blaming myself for thinking that you were capable of being a decent human being, okay? I apologize for that. But, yeah, just be decent. And I'm real tired. Girls are so much more, we rebound so much easier emotionally. Not even, physically. It's a tell-old tale of guys where this one girl hurts you, and then you're like, oh, well, this is why I treated you like shit and I cheated on you. And I'm like, okay, I've been cheated on like 4 times and I can still keep my genitals in my pants. So what's your excuse?
Yeah.
I don't know. Speaking of relationships though, I wanted to ask you guys, you know, as your single friend, wink wink, what do you guys do different, like did you do different in the beginning of your relationships versus like now that you're in the relationships?
Definitely. I feel like I used to do like way more. I don't. This might sound bad. Like I feel like I used to do a lot more. Like I would be more like do more stuff for him.
Mm.
Now I definitely do less.
Really?
I guess it's not good advice, but
I mean, you get comfortable, but
Yeah.
but it's not even that. I just feel like he like at another like at some points, you know, like I mean, I obviously still do stuff.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like
You're like, I'm not your mom.
You have to find balance with that.
Yeah.
When you're like doing
Has
a lot
to
of
do
stuff
his
for them.
part.
What about you?
I think I like in the beginning I was just like always doing my hair, my makeup. Now I'm just like, this is what you're gonna get.
I love that. I love it. I want to be like my ugliest version of myself around you. Like, all right, I'm gonna ask this question. Do you guys FART in front of your partners?
Not yet, no.
See?
Yeah.
You do? I don't.
I feel like at this point, for 4 years in, 4.5
Yeah.
years,
Oh no, that's a long time.
I feel like I don't even like. Whatever happens, happens.
So
I mean, I try to keep some stuff, you know.
I
locked away, but, like,
agree.
most stuff, I'm like.
So my ex, every time I would go sit on the toilet to pee, like I had never farted in front of him. And every single time, no, I didn't fart. Listen, every single time.
You didn't spell it out this time.
I know, I don't even like to say the word. Every single time I would sit on the toilet, he would go like this. He would go.
Oh, I hate that.
Like every single, like, and like, it could be the middle of the night. Like I'd get up to go pee and I'd sit on the toilet and I'm just like, trying to relax. You know I have to focus to pee.
She has to
I'm like
focus
sitting there
on it.
trying to relax to pee and all of a sudden it's like 3 in the morning and I hear it. And I'm like,
You ever turn like the same
When did you wake up?
huh? I know. And then one time he didn't do it. We were like fighting. We were like, we had this huge fight.
That's how you know when you're getting mad.
And I'm talking like of the hundreds of times I peed in front of this man. Like we were fighting one night and I went into the bathroom and I went pee and he didn't do it and I was like, excuse me, and he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, thank you. But like it's just like little things like that. I mean, do you guys shower with them?
Yeah.
But is it not cute anymore? Is it more like get the fuck out of my
It's more like
way?
functional. I'm trying to wash my hair.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah. It's like scoot over, like.
Dude, I had a stall.
water.
I had a stall shower, like the one with the sliding door, and like me and Experiment whatever, like he's like 6'4", and I'm like, there's not supposed to be 2 people in this shower, but somehow we like made it work. I think that's good therapy though. They say that showering with your partner is like good for intimacy. Let's see, what else do we talk about? What's like a gross thing that girls do that we don't want to admit?
Well, we already said shitting before.
Wait, well no, we said farting. That's different.
There were like a couple episodes we did talk about like girls don't shit.
Oh yeah.
We don't ever.
I think my body, I'm not gonna lie to you, listen, and I want to know if other girls are like this. Does your body ever just like turn off at the beginning when you can't like poop when you're around him?
I don't remember.
Mine
I
did.
can't remember.
Mine would, and sometimes I would really feel like I needed to, and he would be like, babe, if you need to go, go, and I'm just like, I'm trying, nothing's happening. And then I'll come out like 20 minutes later and he's like, did you do it? And I'm like, no, I couldn't do it. My body would just simply not allow it. I don't understand. My stepmom was married to my dad for like, I think it was like more than like 20 years. Never pooped with him in the house.
Damn.
20 years.
Oh, hell no.
Never pooped with him in the house.
Where would you go?
I don't know.
Drive down the road to the gas
I have
station?
no
Like-
idea. I mean, like, he worked, but still, I can't even imagine, like...
Nah, that's too much.
One time, last Christmas, I made tres leches for, what's-his-face's family, right? Well, he's lactose intolerant, and naturally, he ate it anyway. This is a story about farting. Have you ever smelled that coming out of somebody who's lactose intolerant?
No.
I don't think so.
It's...
Oh, God.
horrendous. So I'm 5'8", he's 6'4", and I made tres leches for his like family's like Christmas dinner, right? So we stayed the night, we all did presents, and I'm laying there, and he liked to be Little Spoon, which really should have cued me off that this relationship wasn't gonna work. And which is fine, guys. If you like to be with Little Spoon, sometimes
Once
it's fine.
in a while.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
very one.
I'm talking like we would go back and forth, but this man, like if I was laying on my side of the bed, this man would literally wake up in the middle of the night, grab my arm, and pull it around his waist.
Oh, no.
I'm like, you're wearing me like a backpack, right? So he pulls me, does that. This is like Christmas night, right? We're under the covers. He expels something from his body, and it floats up between his back. It floats up. It woke me up. It woke me up. That's how bad it smelled. It came up his back into my face, and I was just like, that did not just happen. And it was silent, and I was like, you did not just do that to me. And I'm like, I woke up gagging. I was like, he's just like sleeping peacefully, and I was just,
oh my god.
or like, wait, I bet you Jeff has done this. Why do I feel like Jeff's done this? Has he ever done it in the car, and then he'll like lock the window?
No. Like, we both don't follow parties, so like if that happened, we're like, turn the fan on, or like, open the windows, and make sure that shit gets out.
I'm
like,
trying to
real
think
quick.
of like the grossest thing I've ever done in front of a guy. I mean, throw up, I guess, but
I
it wasn't
sneezed all over myself.
Really?
I'm a really loud sneezer. Like my
Me
husband
too.
hates it. I
Yeah.
guess like I'm like he's like, why don't you sneeze cute?
My
I'm like, I need to let it out.
My
Like,
friend
no.
Dara, listen, I love her and she listens to the podcast. Do you want to hear how she sneezes? She goes, "Achoo!" And I'm like,
nothing came out of that. You can't convince me.
and I'm like, how do you do that? And I'm just like,
yeah.
I look like I'm having a seizure. And people are like looking at me, and I'm like, it's not a COVID sneeze, don't worry. They're like, how can you be sure? And I'm just like, I can't, technically, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm a cute sneezer. I'm considered a cute sneezer.
I believe
How do you
that.
do it? How do you?
I don't know.
Tell us the tricks. I want to learn.
I think when you're
Do you guys believe holding in a sneeze kills brain cells?
I don't
No.
know.
You know how they never
Nah.
told you that in like high school or like middle school? They're like, don't hold in your sneezes. It's like
How do you even hold it in?
You've never held in a sneeze?
I can't.
You can't. I can.
I can't. It comes out.
Well, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that because I'm not sure. But I wanted to also bring up this with you guys. Christmas is coming. Do you guys like Christmas?
I love the holidays.
Have you decorated yet?
No, but only because.
Oh, because you're moving.
we're
She's moving. Yeah.
And otherwise, I would
Yeah.
start like way before now.
Wait. Have you decorated? Are you
We
gonna
already talked
decorate,
about it. Like this year, I think we're just gonna we're gonna get like a small Christmas tree.
bro?
No, you need to go all out.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my-
Listen.
Small little Christmas tree.
I decorated in October.
I love it.
I did. I didn't give a fuck. And my friend Kiera, so my birthday's December 5th, hers is December 12th. And so she's like, no, I'm not decorating for Christmas till after my birthday. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, like, fine. You only get decorations then for like 15 days.
It's
I
so
want,
much work.
yeah, not for me though, so I can't use that excuse because I literally took my Christmas tree with all the decorations on it, shoved it in my hall closet, and then it was October something. I was in a really bad mood that day, and I called my friend Michelle, and I was like, bro, come over, I'm decorating for Christmas. She's like, it's like October 20th, right? I was like, yeah, I don't care. I do not care. And so I pulled it out of the closet, and it was all decorated from last year, and I plugged it in, and then I have my cardboard fireplace with all my stockings on it that I stick up against the wall, and everybody's mad at me for decorating early, but I feel like with COVID we should decorate early. I'm gonna need you to do your part, Jax.
We probably literally will not even do it.
Her and Jeff are so chill. I don't even know what it would look like if one of them got hyped up about something.
No, when we get hyped up, it gets fucking hyped up.
Like, how? Because I've never seen it.
The voices start to escalate, so first it's arguing or whatever. Then the voices will escalate, so we'll start yelling and screaming. Then once it hits that peak, then that's when we the Virgos will separate ourselves, and we just don't like. We'll either argue the rest like on our phones, like
Will you be
keyboard warrior.
Wait, will
like,
you be texting in the house?
Oh yeah.
You'll be fighting over text.
Like, if it has to get to the point where it's already escalated to top notch because we don't have to sit in the same room again. We're just gonna go to the same spot, like the same place.
Dude, I can't even imagine. It's so weird how people fight differently.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like you probably don't like confrontation, huh?
In a relationship though, I always like, I think because of my past, when whatever bothers me, I talk about it like ASAP.
So yeah.
But
that's because you've learned.
Yeah.
Wait, what sign is your husband?
He is an Aries.
Oh,
Which there's
fire and water.
Yeah, so, but he's not like a typical Aries because he's just like very calm, and his way of arguing, like he would rather not argue, and I'm like, fight me, like. So he likes to like just like you know let me cool down.
Dude, that's so funny that you say that because when I dated a Cancer, we would fight, and I do this thing, so I like confrontation. It doesn't bother me, but I will mentally check out of the conversation.
That's how he is.
So I'll just like stare off into space while he's talking, and he'll be like, I just won't say anything, like I'll just let him go on his rant, you know? And like we obviously don't agree with each other, and he just like thinks he's gonna win. And so he'd be like, you're doing that thing again where you stare off into space. I'm like, well, you're still talking. So that's why I'm doing that. But I love fighting, man. I can't imagine just fighting via text. I'm like, no, bitch, call me.
It's
Let's
not
do
only
this
that.
shit.
That's just when it like we can't like
That's
we can't
the
room each
after
other. Yeah, we can't get around each other anymore. Like we gotta like chill out. Then eventually we'll come back together. Then
You
it goes
do that.
back again. Like
Yeah.
repeat the
I do that
process.
You what? You like to cool
think,
down?
No, I think like what she said, like it comes to a point where you're just like, okay, like I'm done arguing, but I can text and argue.
I don't like. I hate.
You'll think of worse shit. And
Yes.
then you're like,
I'm a good writer.
Okay, but here's the thing.
How can I make them understand?
So
this
my
better,
friends
like,
always say to me, like when they watch me fight with somebody, they're like, how do you think of that shit, like right on the spot? And they're like, that's why they like texting. But me, that's not how my brain works. Like I can type it out. Like I'm very, like I was a journalist in the military. I can type it out, but I think because the way my brain is wired, like I'm never that person that's like, oh, I should have said this. Like I'm like, oh no, I said exactly what I wanted to say, and I'm always ready to go. I think that's why I like confrontation. Awesome. But I don't know. I hate going to bed angry though.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, we should definitely like try to never do that.
I just feel like it carries over into the next day. You know?
Yeah, you have to end it that day. When the argument happens, have to end it that day.
And I'm not about to like give, I mean like I'll give you space, but I'm like, bro, are we doing this thing or what? Like, are we working on this or no? Because I'm not doing this back and forth like yo-yo bullshit.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna have you go in a hotel and sleep for 10 days.
No.
And come back.
I think I'm just gonna take a break and go fuck this girl off Tinder. Because you really hurt my feelings with the truth, Mariah. You know, when you told me that I was inadequate and I wasn't the man that you fell in love with, it really hurt my feelings. So now I'm gonna go cheat on you, but we're on a break. I'm just making all
so it
this
doesn't
up.
count.
How convenient.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. But anyway, guys, I think that's all we have. Oh, wait, no, we want to talk about fat foods for the wintertime. Wait, were we talking about fat foods or how to not be fat? Or both?
Well, just in general, it's fat season right now because obviously we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then hibernation for the winter. So
I literally am already hibernating. Like, you texted me the other day and I was like, bro, I've been hibernating.
Summer.
Yeah, we were. I've been hibernating. I texted her the other day. I was like, sorry, dude, I was just sleeping for like 16 hours.
Like, are you okay?
I was like, well, I did have a migraine, but also I'm just hiding from the world. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys I tried to wax my leg before I got here, and I still have pieces of wax.
What the fuck? If y'all can see her leg
Listen. What is that happening?
It's leg hair.
Oh, maybe it's the headphone.
Is it you?
This.
You do it.
I mean, I don't know if it's me, but I just think it's...
Sam, we need help! Sam! We figured it out. It's Jax's headphone.
But I don't know if you guys...
I think it's hers too. It bottomed out. We need to put the audio back on.
The headphone was too close to the mic.
It's your. I think it's the metal on your. Yeah, I've been in hibernation, bitch. Oh, wait, real. Oh, we're talking about my leg. Yeah. So anyway, so this is it's pretty patchy right now. So I got a waxing.
What made you want to?
Honestly, I'm a masochist and I just like pain. I guess, and you know me, I don't have a reason for the things that I do. Everybody's like, why? What was the reason, Mariah? And I'm like, I couldn't tell you because I don't know. So I got this waxing kit off Amazon, and I was just like, well, it's wintertime, right? What better time to like start waxing? And then I immediately regretted that decision. So I was in a meeting before I got here for school, and like I'm on Zoom, and I like turned my camera off, and I was like heating up the wax, and now my leg's all patchy, guys, and I have like random pieces of wax stuck on my leg, and I didn't even tell them till this very moment. But I also started my bikini line, and I'm here to tell you, do you want to know how you can find out if a bitch is really fucking crazy? If she's willing to wax her nether regions at home by herself.
Oh no, thank you.
You want to know how I know?
I tried that.
I've done it.
Oh my god.
I've done it. That's how I know I'm
No,
crazy.
I tried.
It took 2 days. I got a neck cramp, but I did it. I did
That's
it.
why your neck hurt.
No, this was like 2
Now
years
we
ago.
know.
This was like 2 years ago. But no, so I did. I waxed everything down there by myself one time, and Michelle is a witness. So if y'all want to call me on my bluff, she was like, "You're fucking." She was like, "You're fucking."
Yeah, I've done waxing before, but I never actually did it to myself. And then when I tried it, it was just like.
I did.
Like, oh my God,
Well, I
this
did
is not working.
I did the hard wax too. So it's
Oh,
like
yes,
smaller
you peel it, yeah.
pieces. So it's like literally pieces of wax like the size of your thumb around your nether region, and you're yanking it off your body. But don't look at my leg here, Sam. I'm sorry, I'm hideous. but yeah, so you know, guys, you should try waxing your legs, and you know, being fat and stuff like that. I didn't mean to take up our time, but
I mean, yeah, other than that, fat season.
yeah, listen.
I mean, I think I said this in the other episode. I started going vegan.
Oh.
But I'm only doing vegan like at home, and then when I don't want to like.
I'm only doing vegan.
No, for real, like if I'm eating at home, I will eat only like vegan food. But if I go out to eat, like whenever we have like our date nights or whatever, that's when we'll eat whatever.
Are you like easing into it? Or?
I don't think I'm eating into it. I think I'm just eating less meat
just
in general.
easing into it.
Because I mean, if you guys watch What the Health on Netflix, that shit will make you never want to eat meat again or dairy.
Bro,
It's disgusting.
Something
so
like that.
I don't
It's
really like dairy
nasty.
either. Me and Masa just like to go to expensive places to eat that are like health conscious, and we'll be like, yeah, we'll have the cauliflower pizza and
I
the
asked for
kale
a Diet
lemonade.
Coke, and he was like, you know where you are.
Yeah. She was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass us. I was like, bitch, I love Diet Coke, and I'm here to tell you. They're like, it gives you cancer. I'm like, yeah, so does literally everything else. Everything else gives us cancer. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you coming and kicking it with us today, alright? So stay out the streets, girl. Drink some Diet Coke. Try to wax your nether reason by yourself. Don't burn your clitoris off though. I cannot be blamed for that, okay? I cannot be blamed for that. Like, follow, subscribe, Mariah Malabuji, guys.
Jax Naomi.
_MOBA.
_MOBA. And we love you guys. And yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. Go play with yourself. For all I care.
Mary Chrysler.
Bye. Mary Chrysler.